let's bring in the Trump 2024 National Press Secretary, Karoline Leavitt. Karoline, not really going to ask you about the trial per se. I am going to ask you about money, though. Trump campaign and the RNC says they raised more than $76 million in the month of April. That's quite a nugget. Do you think the reason for that money boost, is it the lawfare that Katie and I were just talking about against Trump? Is it how bad people feel in Joe Biden's America? Some combination of the two. Why are people donating?
Well, I think it's all of the above, Todd. Certainly, Joe Biden's witch hunt that's taking place in New York right now is backfiring on the Democrats. This was their entire strategy to shuffle Joe Biden over the finish line in November to confine President Trump to a courtroom. But all Americans across this great country are realizing the truth about this case. It is a sham trial. There is absolutely no crime, and taxpayers are watching their money being wasted and a tremendous amount of time being wasted on this show trial in New York, when America is a nation in decline. Inflation and gas prices are climbing. Mortgage rates are a 6-month high. Unemployment is at a 3-year high. We have chaos erupting on college campuses across our country. And there is continued war and unrest in the Middle East that Americans are living in fear of, rightfully so. Joe Biden is a weak and failing president. President Trump's policies were a success for the American public. They feel that contrast in their everyday lives. That's why our fundraising is exploding. We're seeing small dollar donations chip in from across the country. And we're also seeing President Trump not only maintain his dominance in public polling, but actually increasing his support with Americans of all backgrounds from all states.
Meantime, former President Trump meeting with several VP contenders at the RNC spring meeting. Here's what some of them had to say about becoming potentially Trump's running mate. Listen.
So they want to speculate on the VP thing. Here's the good news, and I saw it this weekend. The amount of talent that we have in the Republican Party is extraordinary. He doesn't just have a bunch of choices for VP. He has a bunch of choices for a cabinet.
There's a lot of names that are in the mix. I'm honored to have my names as one of them in the mix right now. But it is a true testament to the strength of the Republican Party.
We had no conversations about the VP pick, to be honest with you, to be clear.
If I'm on it, who would know? But it's not why I'm out supporting the president right now.
Karoline, of all the factors, gender, race, potential impact on swing state voters if you're from said state, something else, which one do you think your boss, Donald Trump, is going to utilize the most, going to be most important in picking a VP?
Well, President Trump has said himself publicly that the most important quality for a vice presidential candidate is one who can make a great president for 8 years after President Trump has another successful 4 years leading this country. There was a lot of talent in that room over the weekend. What I can say is that any one of those contenders will be far better than Kamala Harris. And this weekend also proved that the Republican Party is unified fully around President Trump. That's a grave contrast to what's going on in the Democrat Party right now. Democrats in this country are in disarray because Joe Biden is a weak, failing, incompetent president. More than 75% of Americans, Democrats, wish that they had another option on the ballot. That is not true for President Trump. The Republican Party is unified. We are raising money, and voters are enthusiastic about a second Trump term.
Before we let you go, a new NBC article says Joe Biden has a new campaign strategy. Less is more. It says in part, as President Joe Biden ramps up his re-election effort, his campaign also scaling back on how much he says on the trail, part of a larger new strategy to hone a sharper message he'll take into the general election. 30 seconds to you, Karoline. You buying that?
No. Can you blame them? Every time Joe Biden goes on the campaign trail, he's stumbling over his words. He's berated by angry protesters. Then he shuffles off the stage after a 15-minute incoherent speech. Much different than what we see on the campaign trail with President Trump. Enthusiasm everywhere we go, whether it's Midtown Manhattan, Michigan, or Miami, where President Trump was at the F1 race yesterday. Good luck to Joe Biden. He's only going to get worse.
I've never seen a statement put more lipstick on a pig than that one. Got to leave it there. Karoline Leavitt, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.